that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 3-inch 0.3 foot tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dick.
Yo, if you squeeze me, nothing but cream comes out. Good job, team. Proud of. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like reading this right now. My throat's tired. I've been using it all day. Wait, no.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Yes, my biggest fear, taking a shower. Are you trying to say AIDS? Like, butt stuff AIDS? Thanks for the head pats. I'm not even on screen yet. Wait, fuck, wait. No! G spots the state. That's toxic. So you're telling me when someone takes a massive shit, they'll come? Brother, he said before he used his throat a lot. That's it. I'm done.
He said before he used his throat today, Governor. What the fuck is a koala?
Animals that can cause and whoa.
Fine Peter Parker.
No, it should be Spider-Man 5. No way bone. Hold on, I got this, chat. I got this. I know how to deal with a hostile feline in your area. Take care of yourself, bitch. Stupid bitch.
Has Lulu
Bite
been
the
here
curb in
recently?
4K, bitch. My nose
I don't,
feels like it just edged. Hard watch.
I don't like check my what's it called? My viewer list. So whoever's lurking, I wouldn't know.
But there was a stream where my wife and I were fucking. Oh, I'm fire.
I suppose I could check it.
Would you like some fiber internet for your
Blah,
fucking
blah, blah.
service, mate? I'm gonna charge you $99.95 for that fucking 1
I say that
gigabyte
and then
download and 1 gigabyte
I forget.
upload, you hire? And you know what you
Yeah, they're here.
even gonna get the full service unless you're in a fucking shitty environment, you fucking whacker. Yeah, you be fucking stupid. Now pay up your shillings, you fucking dickhead. Let's go, squad. We're crazy with it. This is like the damn Twilight Zone if they fucking took some lean and meth. Ooh, fingers touching. It's so champagne.
I'm guessing you were just too quick.
With the luxurious blushes.
Also, what the fuck?
Wiggles.
Hold on a second.
Spank me with an EBT
Tell
card
me
and
why.
claim my benefits because I'm about to snap. You get to shiv the government.
Why
That's
are
nuts.
my?
Here, how about
You're
this?
not
What if I start
also
yelling like a
Tasso.
fucking
You're not
psychopath?
showing in my my chatter list.
My
Fucking
brain's run out of the
The
juices that are
Twitch
required
like
to
tracker
exist
for
on this
who's
corporeal
actually
realm.
in your
In a
chat
car,
is so bad.
On a boat, on a plane.
Yeah, it's not showing Nin and it's not showing you.
you.
This is why. It's part of the reason I don't look at this shit. Part of it is it has like no impact on how I'm streaming anyways, but
long dildo that I play with at night as it
stream
tickles
elements.
my
Oh, stream
nether- I think
avatars.
you don't use your throat all day. The problem
stream
is that
elements.
I do. That's the issue. I'm constantly throating. You feel me?
Yeah, stream avatars has it,
Wait.
but the Twitch user list doesn't, or at least it didn't when I just checked for. It doesn't matter.
Bark, 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 bark,
The
bark,
Twitch,
bark, bark.
the Twitch thing. Twitch is just a broken piece of. It's not great. Not great.
There's something wrong
Its
with my model.
discoverability's bad. Its ability to track who's actually chat is bad. Its inability to handle 4K video is bad. Its moderation team is abysmal.
An experience.
Its support team is abysmal. It's just not.
Oh my.
It's not the greatest. I would say they're trying their best, but I'd be lying. I don't. Also, what am I putting on the ADHD screen today? Are we finishing pinball or should I do something else?
Can't even, like, I can't DP.
That's the question.
Hello?
Oh, yes. Something.
Oh, I'm fucked.
I'm thinking about taking away the
mind,
ADHD
I
screen
somehow
at some
won that.
point.
Off chip damage, I'm guessing.
Simply because I'm lazy.
One of my favorite things about toxic masculinity is when toxic men say "take it like a man" and they don't realize that shit sounds gay as hell, and that would bother the fuck out of them.
I ain't gay, but I do gay stuff. Like fucking dudes in the back of my truck.
I have the cock of my balls.
Like our
Warms
combos
my
that come
body
from
and
the
knows my
ADHD
blood.
screen.
I've stroked over 1,000 times.
I could do a banjo too.
Aware of hate. Withstood pain to get it up. I'm waiting for my climax. I have no regrets. This is the only path. My whole life was unlimited networks. Mind you, this is somebody's first impression of
I could
me.
do
Crawling in my skin.
Chaos
These
Legion,
wounds, they will not
Drakengard.
heal.
Guard.
Like he looks like a baby sitting on my lap.
Wah. Goo goo gaga. Let me see them titties, bitch.
Yo.
But decapitation is fun, I swear. Everybody's trying it. It's the new fad. Here, just lay your head right here. It'll relieve your neck pain forever.
No.
Yes.
Smash.
No, not like this.
We're gonna do smash. Smash.
She British killer. Liberate her territory. I'm intolerant of disabilities.
Bro.
Big nugget loving fluffer
so
apple piece of shit.
Pixel junk.
That's what my wife calls it. I was just gonna ding dong ditch these idiots, but they were looking kind of breedable.
I could do a Taz speed run. That'd be crazy.
You were bought off with a couple of ham bones and a hand job. I don't want to hear shit coming from your mouth, pudding boy.
Yes, my favorite shot in every trailer. Walking towards the camera while shooting a gun.
I'll do this one because it's a bit
Walking towards
longer
the enemy
than
while
4 years
shooting a
ago.
gun. Over the shoulder.
Okay, we got our speed
Very
run.
cool. Doesn't this just get your hair on your chest growing? Your testosterone exploding? Oh, wow. It magically appeared in my hand. Aren't Digimon great? You could tell them anything you like and they'll listen to you.
We'll be getting started in like a minute. I should really just start
at
at 8:10.
mean? What filthy shit are you whispering to the Digimon? Is that a shit Frigimon? Bro, we got a full frontal gaming. Let's go. And somebody asks you, how is this the water cold? And you're like, once you get past the hypothermia and my balls freezing off, it was fine. Just bend and transform your hand like this and click and clack and then stick it in real deep. I don't think. Release me, my skin is uncomfortable. Outside of HSR, draining my bank account harder than my nuts get drained into my wife when I'm trying to make kids.
Whopper, whop, fuck this
Shit, I'm
I can't do this
tired.
anymore. I quit.
I really enjoyed making this video. Alrighty. Hi there, lunatics. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's had a not too difficult day. Because if today was difficult, then boy, let me tell you about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day in which you get humped. So yeah, hopefully today was on the easier side because tomorrow's gonna be cursed AF. No, I'm just kidding. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Probably. I could be lying to you. I'll never know. Yeah, so we were supposed to play some Metaphor today, but I've come to the realization that I shouldn't be doing anything that requires me to use my fucking brain or read out loud or spend energy after I do coursework all fucking day. So today and tomorrow we won't be doing like Metaphor or anything. Tomorrow is the Sony State of Play, so I'm going to be watching that at my earliest ability to do so, which will probably just be 8 o'clock. I got the okay to do it earlier, but we'd have to move dinner to 6. And with the way that my offspring is, that's just not a great idea. He already takes a long enough time to get him to eat. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned in Discord. I'll update you there, but we'll probably just stick with the 8. I'll probably get spoiled. Because I feel like no matter how many times I post in Discord, no spoilers for things, people still spoil things without the spoiler tag. So I'll have to do a little reminder tomorrow. Hey, y'all, No leaks, no spoilers. And then the people that don't actually look, the people that don't look at the at tags are gonna spoil anyways, because that's what happens every time. Tee haha. I think I only didn't get spoiled once, and that was during one of the, it was during the Time Stranger reveal, I'm pretty sure. Time Stranger reveal, and there was a Guilty Gear character, pretty sure. I could be wrong, I don't really remember. Anyhow, enough of that. Grab your pillows, grab your blankies, get comfortable. It's time for some late night Lucky. Today, we're starting chapter 11, believe it or not. So yesterday we finished day 2 of the Aegis Royale. Should really go back and fix these chapter names. 1, 2, yeah, day 2 of Aegis Royale. And now we're in like the day in between. We're gonna get a little bit of a background on Jamie during this, and then it's gonna be on to day 3 of Aegis Royale. I do want to update something in the Skelly really quick though, so let's do that. I don't think I have a character list for them right now. Yeah, should probably evening, Puck, Ophelia. I need to do Rogden Oracle. How's it going, Chip? How dost thou beeth? We got Chip. We need... Wait, Smash? Smash or Pash? Smash or Pash Cash? What we smashing? Cakes in our faces. Mostly. Arendelle. Don't RR me. I should probably make a section for come back to this. You run so slow in Brawl. Brawl's just a slow fucking game. Genuinely. Even the fast characters run slow. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, and the... What were you looking at then? The book? You'd be it first. Go back here, let's go back here. Damn, that shit hurted. Yeah, having RNG for Slip was a big reason I didn't enjoy it as much as I probably could have, even though I did mostly like the like the overall mechanics. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yippee! Very neat. I need to... Do I ever put... I don't think I put some of these characters where they need to be. Kind of unfortunate. Never put yeah, like some of the townspeople and whatever, but not really all of them. I don't have, okay, Baldy and Genovire's here. Father Frank. I'm missing important characters that need to go under MISC. Bum, bum, bum. Was it Roger? Definitely missing some characters. That's okay. Anyways. Omega ass, Omega ass. There. Might be lying. I don't know if Rogden's dragon, a wyvern. Unless I knew they were up there, but I didn't think they were quite there. We should probably fill this out. Might have killed me in Minecraft. Okay. That's unfortunate. I guess I'm dead now. Now we're even. I killed you in the books and you killed me in Minecraft. Cartography? What the fuck is it called? Cartography, right? Yeah, it's cartography. Am I getting HUD pots? Oh. I got no notification saying I was supposed to be getting HUD pots. What is happening? Why is my... the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Oh, now I'm getting them. Okay, thank you for the HUD pots. Lucky giving themselves HUD patch. Desperate times. Shut the fuck up. In game. Bit wrong one. Gravity. Which is prejudice against Tasso? What in tarnation do you even mean by that? Likes. Psycho. Chaos. Fire. Randomness. What's happening to the text here? Stop that. Rapid. X mini or minion. With form light air and what the fuck is it called? Hypatia? Where Asia, Russ, suppose. My bad. object. Basic. Shape-shifting. Forgot what this was because I wrote it in. That's unfortunate. As for now, all shield. Thing. You're lost. And there was the doesn't matter. Okay. Not gonna lie, kinda don't want to write this chapter. Finish. Preparations. Page music makes you appear. It's true. You don't want to write it yet, you can skip it and come back. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get part of it done that I don't mind writing. Finish. It's not. Curious. What's wrong with this part of the writing? This part's gonna tackle a specific, it's gonna recount a specific part of, like Jamie's past. I just don't feel like writing right now. Basically. Motherfucker. Our voice. Beard. Okay. Her mind. Thanks for the hot pets. Much appreciated.
No!
There's two cats. What up, King Vike? Welcome in. Welcome to Late Night Lucky. I highly suggest you grab yourself a little cozy station. Pillow, blankie, a little snack. Make yourself relaxed. We're gonna be doing some music, thunderstorms, and I'm gonna be writing. If you got writing to do yourself or work you gotta do, then, you know, maybe do that alongside me. Either way, make yourself cozy and welcome in. Thanks for the follow. There's two cats. Streak of lightning. That Johnny? I don't know. Who knows that? Streak of lightning. Rushed. Slide. Symmetry. Some of my buttons are like auto double tapping. I think I gotta go pull my keyboard apart again. Kind of slow. I'm so cooked. I really need to sleep more tomorrow. I don't know if I can. You've analyzed. I know. Yeah, fuck off. I know it's wrong. I'm aware. Just let me fix it. Yeah, that's not right either. Thank you. I was right. Why did I change it? Okay. And a signature. Oogaba. And use that. Okay. East. Rain. Warning. Clouds are as had how about earlier voice entered? Have you finished the preparation? Okay, so here's the thing. So I never came up with a secondary name. That sucks. So Eve was created essentially by the creator as a gift for Lucky. Lucky wound up removing the master servant, like call it, I can't think of the word right now, programming Here's the thing, we started off friends. But Eve will still refer to Lucky as master from time to time, especially if she's being a little shit. So, but she refuses to call anybody else master, even though that's what the creator wants to be called. So Eve has been referring to her by to them by another name, and originally it was supposed to be Overlord, but kind of changed that, and then it was Empress. Because of plot, they're not technically the Empress yet, which makes things a little awkward. So, damn, the pre-kill on the Pikachu is insane. So, can't use Sir or Ma'am for reasons. Sovereign, Monarch, Monarch's okay. We'll just stick with creator. That's fine. You was quick. I could trust you. Yes. Wait. Myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's up? How would be? I would be pleased. That help? What feel? Could have done this without involving. Lucky that. Hi, Jackal. How it be? Today's going crazy. Can you believe it's Tuesday, isn't it? Understand this. We tried. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Yum. You could use the wave remote, but I removed it a long time ago. I removed it because nobody used it. Crazy concept. And Twitch doesn't give me more emote slots because they don't think I deserve them. Days were created to sell calendars. What if I told you the days were actually created? Because use the wave emote in other chats. Damn, out here selling my slop for free in other people's chats. Crazy. I start paying Tasso money for exposure or something. I'm joking. Bro, mashing on Nair is insane. I see Smash hasn't changed. Understand this. If we try to deal with him for deal with him, wow. Basically, wouldn't bandage channel. Harsh. Understand. My apologies. Understand. Logic is flawless. Worked. Motherfucker. Enough. You're false. Moderate. Do your job. Traders. Was keeping the creator preoccupied and reliant on underlings. So essentially, there's a crowning process that started during fall, which is when Lucky got ejected down to Earth, and the creators essentially amassing a small personal semi-automated militia. And since they know that as long as Lucky is off where they need to be, like they're not in the area, they can't be nominated to take the crown. They're not worried about Lucky taking the crown, but there's other factions that are more apt to get the crown, even though Lucky was favored. And the creator has, let's just put it this way, essentially the creator is going to try to take it by force. And they're a little busy setting the stage for that right now. But they're also going to be getting their hands dirty pretty quickly. They just they're trying to save their full brunt of their strength for a specific fight. Creator's kind of a piece of shit at the end of the day. Was supposed to be Lucky's guardian, but wanted nothing to do with it. Instead, just wanted the power that came associated with the crown. Unfort. Who's replaced. Turn noose, nice. Blood. Tyrant. So rough. Good. Just noticed the VIP badge. Thanks for it. Not sure if you deserve it or not. Oh no, showing up quite a bit. Yapped for a bit. I update it. I used to update it once a month, the VIP stuff, but Sometimes I forget. Also have more VIP slots now. I used to only have like 5 or 10 or something, and then they just gave me a bunch more at some point. I don't know when the fuck that happened, but thanks Switch. Flickered with Ghost. Imagine having rapid regen but hitting pain. Yeah. The creator sees pain as a weakness, so when they feel pain, they see it as a sign of being too weak, because they have all shield. Therefore, they shouldn't feel the pain. Imagine recovering from pain. I can't even imagine. I wish I could. That'd be pretty lit. And before my doctor tries to talk to me about going on disability for the fucking however manyth time. Imagine imagining that I can do. You ever have a conversation with somebody so many times, you almost want to tell them, please don't bring this shit up again. Unless I want to talk about it, because I'm tired of fucking talking about it. You ever feel that way, or is it just me? I hate, like, it's not that I hate repetition, I just hate like super negative repetition. I don't mind if like the conversation is had, but when it's just over and over and over again, I'm like my brother in Christ. Especially in a short time span. If it's been a while, it's not as bad. Give you some of my pain. What, you want to do a Luffy Zoro moment? What is this? I'm not giving my pain to anybody. No, I'm gonna hold on to it. Fine. I'm just gonna bitch about it occasionally and it'll be fine. Pain split you? Were you a fucking Chuckle from Pokemon? 90% of the bulky psychic types. What's happening? Poor Yoshi's getting smogged on. Speaking of getting smogged on, I ever tell you about the time my dad tried to mog on me in front of my girlfriend, which is super weird in hindsight, because she was like 17 and I was like 17. We bumped into him and he was like trying to like flex and talk about how he still got the ability to knock people out in one punch and all these other things, and he was like trying to brag and shit, and I was like, we kind of looked at each other, me and my girlfriend, and we're just like, the fuck's wrong with this guy? Oh man, some of the stuff he does is just really funny to me. Dude never really got out of his scared little boy phase, I think. Where the fuck is Squirtle going? Oh my god, there's a DK minecart level. Never mind, it's over already. Something. ¿Dónde está tu bebé? This one? Haven't seen these dad jokes yet. Yeah, it's almost like she's in a constant state of stress and like basically war right now. Not really focused on humoring Lucky. She'll have a personality change once she gets with Lucky. Also, thanks for reminding me there's some stuff I gotta change in the Skelly at some point. Oh my god. Okay, we'll come back to this chapter later, if I remember. I change these fuck ass names. Fuck. I confused myself. I figured it out though. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm ready to do this. Myself a little bit more credit. Or score. In a rickety abandoned house outskirts of that looks incredibly wrong. Thank you. That still feels wrong. What the fuck? Country village. Glad I haven't seen them. Your mock Galgamon post on Blue Sky. What are you horny posting? Is you about? I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna have to reword this later. It's fine. I'm not really worried about it right now. I guess we'll never know. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. I gave her so many fun things. Yeah. She is a celestial. Yep. Julia kicked. Why do I have head pats? What the fuck is happening? Hold on. Hold on. We gotta fix this. This shit's driving me nuts now. It's genuinely pissing me off. Get over here, you stupid bitch. Why? Why? We did all this already. It's only on one redeem, so what is the issue? What are we struggle busing with? We have another one? Is that what's happening? Oh, because I did PH for Ophelia and it was on PH for the testing. I see. But, okay. Less upsetty spaghetti. I just didn't think that hitting them in quick succession would be the same as hitting them at the same time to the computer, but here we are. Makes more sense. Oh yeah. Bangled legs off of the arm there. Wait for it. Where's the food? Gonna be done. Hey, Steph. Hello. Find. My name continues. Fuck. Five. Oh. Okay. Leave me alone, Google Docs. Even one is done. Why don't you cooking? Why don't you do all the fighting? Elia, shut up. Patient. Psychopath. Hello? Today, bitch. Oh. I don't know, chat. You at least tell me. Just Jamie, fella. I'm be fighting. Can't get good. Nope. Right. just linked. Fuck. Ooh. On his ear. Fuck. Hey, bitch. What the? Don't find you. You peeling. About the axe. Fuck. Continue it with. Slumped down. There. Still. Chin. This. There. Die held down. Fire. Wind. Just all by itself. Gradually. That's so exciting. There's some extra spice. Spicy. Awesome. Both. Fighting. It's me. Little dry voice. Up their guard. Let me tell you about hearts. If it's what am I doing? Getting so bored and hungry. Shot. Where did I think? Oh.
What a joke.
Shrugged.
Heal.
seat
given
on
me
the
so
floor,
much
facing
that I
couch.
feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you
Watch.
see somebody else's face, a
Fuck.
boy's face,
Ophelia.
then that means I'm almost ready.
Scoot over to the table.
Roxas, this is him.
Is that closing couch out other
You're next,
on
Roxas.
there.
I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
I feel like I've had to age check Jamie so many times because my brain's bad. Yeah, 13 years, that's what I thought. That happened 13 years ago. Oh, is this the Miku one? Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Green onion. Out of curiosity, how am I doing today in comparison to yesterday? A little better. Gonna time you out because the bark again. It was a funny one-time ordeal, I think. We could make it a two-time for the lulz. Lucky meow? You want me to meow during late night Lucky? That is insane. That was the worst one because I was trying not to be so Meow. I'm just kidding. Imagine if I did the big one though. Two. Happened roughly 13. A rainy day. Thanks for the head pat. Select. On a stormy day, which is good. Head pats, head pats. Gonna do comfort. Alright, so let's do this. Usually I like to take a break at the 2-hour mark if we do a full LNO, just so I can rest my eyes and stuff. But I'm not going to do that because this next section, I'm going to essentially lock the fuck in. I'm probably going to ignore you guys while I do this section. I don't know. It depends on how sucked into it I get. But I am going to lock the fuck in. So let's take the break now. I'm gonna go splash water on my face, fill my water, do a few things. Probably take me like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna cook this. Methinks. I can't believe it either. It's truly abhorrent, really crazy. But yeah, I don't see the point in starting this and then stopping for my like 2-hour rest session. So. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna put something in my belly for thinking power. BRB. that I betrayed everyone's trust. And I left you all. I abandoned you. What? You'd be getting pop-ups. Thank you. I am in fact back. Is this glorious music playing in my ears? This one's over. That's the fun. You know what? This might be a little annoying to some of you, but just for this section, I'm gonna switch what we're listening to. Probably put this hell on repeat. Don't want to be here. Get ready for the shortest playlist ever. Probably gonna do. It's cool, right? Cool. Cool, that's cool. Okay. Literally ready for this. Not as ready as I'll ever be. Get the music on. Actually, I'm about to get really hot. Ooh. Oh shit, welcome in Nin Nin. Welcome in Zombos. How's everybody doing? I'm kinda locked in right now, so if I miss your message, I apologize. I'm trying to burn this through this specific part. I hope your stream was good. Get cozy. If you wind up lurking while I'm doing this, thanks for the work. Lurk ahead of time. North. Open. Spirit word. Appreciate the lurk. Have fun. Right. Style. Smoke pillow. Thank you for the HUD pats, Tara. Love it. Oh. Oh no. Bouncing off of a tree. So his. Hang on. You should probably eat your food. The city. Come here. You. Venture. Party. Hobby. Sign. Sent. Battle. Facts. The north. Mafia. Single handed. Attacked both ports. And this southern. You skill busted. But check for any stragglers. Must. Is the wrong one to go? Not gonna work. A little. fast. Those people have superior fighting power, evasion, oncoming. It's too fast. Stand. Our horses from the... How's it going, Tales of the Past? I'm a little locked in right now, so if I miss a message, I apologize. But I hope you're well. North, east, and west. Why? Mirror armed face, an invader rushed the skull for letting their lifeless body drop the ground. Wish pick our city hostage lives. Vladimir roared, freezing. Initiators rocks. Again. Young man, silver hair, red eye, arms, attacking. Up. How could you? Thank you for the lurk, Tara. Smirked. Vladimir. A clash. Aqua. Area. Knocking over some of the weaker fighters. Breaking windows. Led search party. Gone out. Out. Too long. Get back. Guard line. right. Companion. Out. Mortar. Can list station. Fucked up. The side. Oh my god, access head. That. Status closure. Ocean serves shifted function. The sound 9. Where your parents are. Talking. His first. Hi Aki, how's it going? Welcome in. I apologize if I missed one of your messages or don't respond. I'm a little bit locked in for this specific part of the book. But make yourself cozy. Being here. Okay. Also get ready for vastly repeating songs for a little bit. On her shoulder. Oops. Thanks for the lurk, House. Problem. Yo, sir. Go back. Here's. Alright, Cleo. Let's see. Didn't find the parents. It's. Got you. Get out of here together. Okay. tier. The rain. Okay. Trust. The home. Bubble. Good. Minutes. Liquor. Run. At longer. Been away from a lot of places. Oh. What does that mean? Walked in. Looked around. Get you. Guard line Cleo. Arden smiled at her. I'll come back. Keep looking. Grab his armor. Please don't leave me, Mr. Ogden. Ogden. Over. Fire. Love. Wouldn't hear that. Good you, sir. Please don't leave. Her voice. Nearby motion. Out the home. Walked in a wall. Quick action. How's AC6 going? Continued again. I haven't done anything except play through a little bit of the first chapter after finishing it the first time. To be honest, I just kind of moved on. I'm not really big on like replaying games in general. Reaction time. Love him. The shield. Spotted. Lighted. used, but force construction and from dust settle. We'll begin popping blood from, oh my god, this helmet ripped onto this. What's new? Good question. I don't know. I had Lucky's Jeopardy Rumble 3. Gonna have the 4th one soon. Still writing, still streaming every day. Not really much new. Just more of the same stuff. Just getting better at things, doing more things, I guess. Under her face. What about you? You're rocked in. You're bleeding. Covered her mouth. His good hands. Scooped. Good lord, scooped her up. Taking off the hide behind fallen buildings. Really put pointer finger up his lips. Poured his back and had from on his back and feel body heavy. His vision part blocking. Block. From wanting prize from his allies, reached his ears. They tried to repel backing. Closed his eyes. Closed his eyes. Pictured the faces. His friends. They cried out. Sorry. Say, what? Ogden used a little strength. Dig out. Hiding spot for the rubble. Got the girl pointed. to makeshift sanctuary. And spending time with someone special. She's unpredictable and kind. The reason you haven't been around. Well, I'm happy that you're happy. Hope things go well with that. Meaningful relationships are super important. She shook head quietly, sobbed, protest, Odin gently lifted her, pushed, pull, don't make sound, don't leave, don't do anything. No, sure, all over. And whispered. Her hand. Arm trembled. She reached out, rubbed him. Opened her mouth. No words come out. Instead, only bad ring escaped from her lung. Little tear and down. His face has closed into small pocket safety for foreign battlefield. Could offer. Odin stood up. Stop. Rejoin battlefield. They were all full. Much thought acting art city, did you? Scar, its right eye. Fuck. Okay. Stared. The swarm. What soldiers? Do I know how to spell? Awesome. Children's body swayed. Struggle. Right? Got to be more. Best. Gurgling. Gurgling noises from his chest every breath. Clearly, I can get you. Gripped. Rusty axe is there. We look down under his shoulder. Hear me, dwarf. Filthy. Feels weird working for 8 hours. Yeah, it definitely is an adjustment period. Huh. Take care. Alright. You too. Dark, broad vision, ground. Thing was muffled. Good smell. His long deceased mother. Let's protect. I love. I must move. Raise his arms slowly. The fighter's stance. Heavy. Light, eyes, dim. His body held out regardless. This fucking I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. The beard out of his misery. Birdman. Truths. So the weapons. Orange, I'll go in with this pot there. Touch. Whoa. Boys, running through the city. Up to the sky. Of light. Screamed. Sky. Erased. Stepped. This. Jumped. This is cruel because you know I can't read. I'll go back in a bit and read it, I promise. If you want to wait, I will read it, I promise. Jump from a young black. Dived. Great. Words. Lines. Those. Landing. Latin. 2 warriors. So. Movements. Look. Vision. Time. Stop. Pull. Spread. Area. Quickly. Red. Down. Smoke Street. Really? Guardman. Almost. Fall back. Small elite. get a good look at another dwarf. So small. Oh. Cut down hundreds raiders, blistering this. How many did they kill? Body, you're hot. As he poured more and more mana. Cool. Circuits. There's logs. Fury. Begging. Stop. He danced. Portion. They're fighters. How many? Camed, nice. He screamed. The assailants. Expression. Man, get back. Ask for it. Last. Cross world. Just a boy. Have this so buckle. Warcraft. Cook. Top. Little boy. The eyes. That. Still. want to. How? Touch. Rifle. Or through. And pass. Force. All. Load backward. Launched. Off the board. And took another step forward. Good feel. Out. Can't believe I put Cleo through more torture. Cleo, my goat. Cleo, my poor sweet goat. What the? Please. Remedy. Something. I give you. Cheered off. What had happened? Glad brought paid out for the sharpshooters. Alright, unfortunately I have to step away for a second. I wasn't expecting this. Here, let me give you some more varied music so you're not listening to the same 4 songs like my autistic ass likes to do when I'm logging in. Here, have varied music, yeah? Alright, cool. I will be back. I really wasn't expecting to have to step away, but I do. Here, be. hopefully for real this time. Like for real, for real. Welcome back for real, for real. So true. Instance. For instance of what seemed like a miracle. Its body. Others. I probably shouldn't. Could take people out of it. Baby, air, red, streaks. His body. Nearby. Closest. Closest. Proximity. Distant chain. Spelled that wrong? No? Yup. Disintegrated. Dummy. Relative name. Hi, Zelda. Glowing vents. Flame. Browse. Done. Thanks. Thanks for the alert tiles. You thought that when I typed on my keyboard my VTuber would write. Now that you think about it, you're kind of stupid. Well, that was originally the goal, but the rigger wasn't able to make it happen. The rig artist. So they did it. So when I move my mouse, it writes. There is like there is assets that are linked to when you type or whatever, or you use a gamepad, it'll do the thing, but I don't know, they seem to be far and few between. Gasp for air. Channel. Separate. Checked. Body. Bongo Cap stream does something like that. Yeah. Swept over. Fighters.
Come all the way over here to get my water. Get you a water bottle.
All over the face. There's nothing. There's nowhere. Fine. There's nothing I can do. If you all die. His voice cracked each, but I can spell syllable. Got it. Okay. Voice round out. Terrible roar and following yellow sugar. Browse left smile. Jimmy's wings dissipated. Fiery. 5 down. 5. We're up. Landed. Off. Battle. 6 small. Please. Five. 14. This was early. My bad. Doubled over. Nice. Crowd took that back. Is pushed forward. Sniper. His arm blown off by another sniper run. This time, flames. But found him. His arms were back as good as. Bruh, please. Public size. Avoiding swing. Great sword. We've flung a pebble. Great sword. Puzzle. Each piece and first system are great sword, battered. Fighter is thrown off the to there. Oh. Got some room. Six. Dust. Warrior. Hammer. The body. Contact. That's breathe out of here. Just as what touched. Fries. Blood. Green. And is that not correct? Allies behind him. Google, please. Pivoted. Angle. One. Bro, how do you spell lieutenant? Dude. The fuck? The fuck? Mark? L-I-A-E. What? Why can I read these things, but I can't fucking... Thank you. I'm so cooked. It's so jover. I only had one of his lieutenants. In hell. Dumb motherfucker. Yeah. Author, by the way. Yeah. Hold this. Dropped. Had. Close his eyes. Crumble. Baby. Out and it's a terrible day for rain shoe. It's not raining. Random. Monster. Just going to wake up. I'm going. It felt sweat or his body ever before. Just do it for him. Once. Jesus. The screams. His allies. Open. Means first. Mistake. Taking awesome. Just rock hard bodies. Body parts. There. Taken by stock. My bad. With the 13 people. Weird. Murder. Close. best. Bad. Yeah, of course. I think 13,000 be a fair price to pay. 13,000 souls. Responsible for left. The solid tab. His stomach. Starting to crawl away. Me let it. What do we do here? Wait. For this left ankle. Hold. Bust. Brown. Butt angle. Stir. Amy, put Brave over. Hold. Here. Oh. Those. Try it out. I don't know. Me lifted. Grave up. By his neck. And abutted him. Over. Over. And over. Down. Correct. Some points. Obs. Buttons. Finish. Dot. Crabs. Was spotted. Brown. Her. Bullshit. Ilya. You're not full of food. More trauma. We're all just a little fucked up in the hood. Not shrugged. Creator tells a bird her word. Exactly the same. Got enough trauma on your YouTube feed? Trauma, not drama, you dork. Happened after that. Yeah, I thought. Or boards. Youth. Your mama. Oh. Finished. So theoretically, the story could be fabricated loosely, correct? Theoretically, yes. Huh? City. Yes. There, Vader. Creeper. God. Fine. God. Yeah. Hear me. Out of. Sound. Trigger. Back. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Smiling. It's here. You get touched. Will literally be deader. Dead. You hope so? What do you mean you hope so? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst case scenario if it's not fabricated? Even loosely? So be fine. But okay. be an uphill battle to make you like Jimmy again. That it will be. Besides, all goes according to plan. Have to fight him. Plan A. That would be so boring. But then, in this case, reminded. We pull. Treat you from best fights that ever asked for. You're finished. Too bad. Zoom. Side. Wait. Okay. I'll bring you home. Yippee! It is done. Probably will need a lot of edits, but that's okay. Whew. Alright, let's read back through this chapter, and then, yeah, we'll call it. I think that's for the best. Crack. A streak of lightning crashed into the mountainside above Sentry Village. Kind of slow. Eve analyzed the mana signature of the bolt. Can't use that configuration either. Continued walking east towards her temporary home. Rain dripped from her hood and occasionally landed on her cheeks. Wonder if Lucky's watching the same rain right now. Without warning, she fell to her knees as her head seared with pain. A familiar voice entered her mind. Have you finished the preparations? Yes, Creator. Eve was quick to answer. Creator sounded pleased. Very good. I knew I could entrust you with this important task. Eve's thoughts leaked to the Creator against her will. Can't help but feel we could have done this without involving Lucky. Understand this. Try to deal with him. Without wearing him down physically and mentally, we wouldn't stand a chance. Her tone was harsh. Eve worked her way back to her feet. My apologies. I understand. Your logic is flawless as always. Enough of your false flattery. Just do your job. Crater's tone was unpleasant. Eve's head stopped burning, but instead was replaced with a pounding sensation as her nose bled. Filthy tyrant. You didn't have to be so rough. Eve's eyes flickered with disgust. I don't know how, but I've got to do something. In a rickety, once abandoned house on the outskirts of Century Village, Puck worked away in the kitchen to prepare dinner. Ophelia dangled her legs off the arm of their living room couch. She hummed a tune as she kicked her feet playfully. Hey, Stiff, when is the food gonna be done? Ophelia whined. Puck sighed and threw a hand towel over his shoulder. My name continues to be Puck. Even when it is done, I'm not telling you until Eve gets back. Ophelia pulled down her bottom eyelid and stuck out her tongue. Bleh. Why don't you just do the cooking? Why don't you just do all the fighting? Ophelia shot back. Puck checked the temperature on the meat he was cooking. Just be patient, you psychopath. Ophelia slinked behind Puck and blew on his ear. And blew in his ear, yeah. Puck, she whispered. I don't find you remotely appealing, so drop the act. Puck continued with his cooking. Ophelia slumped down in a nearby chair and rested her cheek on her fist. Can you at least tell me about this Jamie fellow that I'm going to be fighting? Fighting. Can't get in the mood if you don't make it exciting for me. Sure, the guy held down an entire wing of Aegis all by himself. Congratulations. Isn't that so exciting? Puck threw some extra spices on the steak. The door closed, causing both of them to assume a fighting stance. It is just me. Eve's dry voice dropped their guard. It is for the mission. Let me tell you about the heart of Aegis. And Calamity, you're home. Ophelia Randy is getting so bored and hungry. He shot Puck a dirty look. Puck shrugged and motioned towards the coffee table in the living room. Get situated. I'll bring the food over. Help. Ophelia ran to the... Eve hung up her cloak and took a seat on the floor facing the couch. She watched as Puck and Ophelia brought the food over to the table. They each sat at opposing ends of the couch, but helped each other get the food they wanted on their plates. Eve waited for the two of them to begin eating so they wouldn't talk as much. It happened roughly 13 years ago, on a stormy day much like today. Overlapping screams cut through the storm as fire rained from the sky. Chunks of Aegis's beautiful buildings were scattered to the well-traveled roads below. No more than 10 seconds had passed since the initial boom at the western gates, as 3 subsequent booms happened around the city's walls. The initial panic was swiftly quelled and diverted by a quick response of Aegis's guilds. Marionette Mafia spread out, helping those in need, as the Fool's Carol took over communications and sent an alert citywide. Fortunately, members of the city guard were able to adapt to the chain of command easily, as they herded the civilians away from the walls. Vladimir launched himself onto an overhead wire room to survey the situation. What is this? The hair on his neck upright. As he looked out to the sea glass, multiple ships fitted for battle cascaded towards the port city, launching mortar fire at his own. He scanned the east and west, only to find legions of foot soldiers and beasts clamoring to breach their trusty walls. Boom. Eastern wall fell first. Vladimir turned his attention towards the immediate threat and sent out a special code with his phone. Jamie had been making his way down the mountain to the north. On the mountain. Jamie had been making his way down. as his phone chimed. He opened it and his lips whispered the word oblivion. His chest tightened as he looked to the sky. Smoke billowed from his beloved city. No. Jamie took off down the mountain, bouncing off trees so his momentum never slowed. Hang on, I'll be there soon. Back at the city, Vladimir and a few other adventurers had already begun securing the eastern side of the city. Walls. They sent the battle maids to protect the north. The Marionette Mafia agreed to single-handedly protect both the port and the southern entrance. Few highly skilled and trusted adventurers were now sent to check the east for any stragglers in case the wall were to fall. Little by little, Vladimir realized that while his people had the superior fighting power, the invasion of the oncoming forces was too fast. I don't understand. The forces from the north, east, and west. Why? Why do this? Vladimir palmed the face of an invader and crushed his skull before letting their lifeless body drop to the ground. If you wish to take our city, it'll cost you your lives. Vladimir roared, freezing the initiators in their tracks. Hello again, old man. A young man with silver hair and red eyes slipped to the front of the attacking. Choked up. How could you? The man smirked before blitzing Vladimir. The clash sent a shockwave through the area. What the fuck is happening on the fuck this? Okay, we'll just put something else on because that's weird. The fucking video essay, god damn it. Let's do... Okay. Good run finding a video, any percent. Jesus. RuneScape level 99 woodcutting. That's pretty good. We'll have to do that next time. That is pretty good. Hopefully I remember. The man smirked before blitzing Vladimir. The clash sent a shockwave through the area, knocking over some of the weaker fighters and breaking windows. Back on the eastern side of Aegis, Rogden led the search party as they looked for anyone who might be injured or just still around. Fan out. Want to make sure no one's left behind. That we have too long to get back to the guard line. Right, his companions called out. A stray mortar came whistling down to their location, but Rogden jumped up and used the side of his axe's head to return it back to Sunder. After a handful of seconds, a satisfying explosion could be heard coming from the ocean. Serves them right. Rogden shifted his attention to the sounds of the young crowd. Rogden lowered his voice. Hello there, sweetie. You know where your parents are? No, he sniffled. Rogden gently placed his hand on her shoulder and looked her over for wounds. Okay. Your name? Mine is Rogden. It's Cleo, sir. Cleo choked back the tears. Alright, Cleo. Let's see if we can find your parents. If it gets too sketchy, we'll get out of here together, okay? Her eyes reflected the flames in the sky, and her tears mixed with the rain. Okay. Air pressed onward, calling into homes and moving rubble when needed. A few minutes had gone by. The smoke grew thicker as flames began to spread more and more. Can't keep her here much longer. Rogden looked around. Let's get you to the guard line, Cleo. Rogden smiled at her. Come back and keep looking. Cleo grabbed his armor. Leaving Mr. Rogden. Rogden leaned over. Sorry, love. I couldn't hear that. What did you say? Cleo raised her voice. Please don't leave. Kaboom! A nearby explosion took out the homes between Rogden and the wall. His quick reaction time allowed him to shield Cleo with his body. Debris collided with his back, but he refused to let the force of the destruction move him from Cleo. As the dust settled, Cleo began sobbing as blood from his helmet drew. Blood from his helmet. Under his helmet, onto her face. Leo screamed, "Mr. Rogden, you're bleeding." Rogden covered her mouth with his rugged hands and scooped her up before taking off to hide behind some fallen building. He slowly put his pointer finger up to his lips and mouth. Shh. Blood poured from wounds on his back and head. He could feel his body getting heavy, vision began to blacken. Haunting cries from his allies reached his ears as he tried to repel the attacking force. He closed his eyes, with the faces of each of his friends as they cried out. Sorry, I couldn't see well. Rogden used what little strength he had to dig out a hiding spot under the girl and pointed into the makeshift sanctuary. She shook her head violently and sobbed in protest. Rogden gently lifted her and pushed her into the hole. Don't make a sound. Don't do anything until you know for sure it's all over. Her arm trembled as she reached out to Rogden. She opened her mouth, but no words would come out. Instead, only a sad whimpering escaped from her lungs. A single tear ran down Rogden's face as he closed her into the small pocket of safety this war-torn battlefield could offer her. Rogden stood up. Rogden got up and took one step to rejoin his allies on the battlefield. They were all already. The man with a scar above his right eye caught Rogden's attention. The man with a scar above his right away. Good talk. People didn't put much thought into protecting this part of the city, did you? Rogden stood silently and stared at the swarm of foot soldiers. 1,000? Rogden's body swayed as he struggled to stay upright. No, there's gotta be more. His chest heaved as gurgling noises came from him. It was long with every breath. Surely I can get a few. He gripped his trusty axe, but nothing was there. He looked down and then over his shoulder. No weapon. Oh, let's see. You hear me, you filthy dwarf, guardman called out. Good night, Tales. Thanks for swinging by. Have a good one. Dark halo around Rogden's vision had grown. It was muffled. He could smell his long-deceased mother cooking. I must protect that which I love. Must move. He raised his arms slowly to a fighter's stance. Heavy. The light in his eyes dimmed, but his body held out regardless. This fucking rock with a beard out of his misery. His guard man ordered his. He began to close in, brandishing their weapons. Strange echoing voice. However, strange voice caught their attention. Halo trigger. Raymond's voice rang through the city. A flash of light screamed from the sky and erased those that stepped forward from it. He jumped from a young black wyvern and dived straight towards the front lines, hills on the east. On landing, he flattened two warriors into the ground. Without missing a beat, he started running through a nearby enemy with a strange glaive. His movements were quick and efficient. Every time he took a step, more people fell. Blood sprayed the area so quickly that it created a pseudo-smokescreen for him to move around in more freely. The scarred man recognized that his men were being decimated and chose to fall back towards his early companion. He didn't get a good look. Was it another dwarf? So small. Jimmy cut down hundreds of invaders at a blistering pace. How many? How many did they kill? Jamie's body grew hot as he poured more and more mana through his magical circuits. Lungs screamed at him in a fury, begging him to stop as he danced through another portion of fighters. Muscles started. Jamie came to an abrupt stop. How many people did you kill? He screamed at the assailants. They all looked at him with a bewildered expression. His guard man came back with his elite task force. A group that was 100 of their best, collected from across the world. The boy, Krav. One of the soldiers chuckled. Krav shook his head. How would a boy have eyes like that? Oh boy, the monster. Jamie panted, unable to catch his breath. How many? Without warning, a bullet from a sniper rifle tore through Jamie's chest with the force of a cannonball. He fell backwards as the light left his eyes. The invaders cheered and laughed once they realized what had happened. We're glad we paid out for the sharpshooters. Ogden looked on in horror as he watched his surrogate nephew go limp. Not the boy. Ogden took another step forward. He could feel his consciousness weaving in and out. Anything but that. Please, Calamity, do something, I beg of you. In a rare instance of what seemed like a miracle, Jamie's body began to levitate. Air grew thick with mana, and his eyes gave off an amber glow. Wavy green locks of hair gave way to bright red streaks as fire burst from his body. Those closest in proximity were instantaneously disintegrated, not even their skeletons remained. Billowing wings of flame erupted from Jamie's back as it floated into the air. I've stumbled backwards onto his butt. Oh, it can't be. The phoenix? They were haunted to extinction. Haunted to extinction. Now that Jamie was upright, he gasped for air. Gaze. Color. Burn. His skin. Odd. Bridge. His gaze swept over all of the fighters below him. I've memorized all of your faces. There is nowhere you can go where I won't find you. There's nothing you can do to make me forgive you. You all died today. Jamie's voice cracked. Each syllable. Why you? Krav's voice was drowned out by a terrible roar of Jamie's. Krav's voice was drowned out by the terrible roar of Jamie's following Halo trigger. Everyone to Krav's left was blinked from existence. Jamie's wings dissipated. The fiery aura died down, but his eyes and hair were unchanged. He landed softly on the battle-torn ground. A sick smile painted on his face. 5043. Jamie's voice was eerily doubled over. What? He took a step back and his elites pushed forward. Jamie's arm was blown off by another sniper round. This time, fire whipped around him. Arm was back as good as new. Bent over and casually picked up a pebble-sized piece of debris while narrowly avoiding the swing of a hammer. Someone tried cleaving Jamie from head to toe with a greatsword. But Jamie flung the pebble straight at the sword, causing it to split into pieces. Each piece pierced through snipers nested far away outside of the wall. The greatsword shattered, and the fighter was thrown off balance. Jamie brought his knee up to their downward falling face, killing them on impact. 5046. Plunging his arm into the chest of a warrior with the hammer, he counted once more as he shook their body off of his forearm. Jamie lifted his gaze and made eye contact with Crave. Crave grabbed at his chest as he struggled to breathe. Had to get out of here. Jamie took a step forward, but just as his foot touched the ground, he disappeared from view. Blood-curdling screams came from his allies behind him, pivoted only to be met with the dangling head of one of his lieutenants. Closest friend. Jamie dropped the head into Krav's hands. Krav closed his eyes and trembled as Jamie popped up around the battlefield seemingly at random. It's a monster. This isn't real. It's just a nightmare. Going to wake up. and I'm going to decline the job. This isn't real. This can't be happening. This can't. Ray felt sweat pour from his body like never before. A lump in his throat formed once he could no longer hear the screams of his allies. Jamie's voice permeated his mind. Open. Krav opened his eyes and looked around. He puked up the fancy steak he was given for taking the job. It wasn't just the raw carnage of the mismatched body parts everywhere, Jamie had taken the time and effort to stack them. Option. 13 pillars for the 13 people you senselessly murdered. Jamie's voice was cold. I. Jamie mocked Krav. Give me the head. Krav weakly handed Jamie his best friend's head. 12,999. Jamie looked down on Krav with contempt. I think 13,000 would be a fair price to pay for the 13 innocent souls you're responsible for. Before Krav had a chance to speak, Jamie crushed Krav's left kneecap with a severed head. Krav fell to his stomach and began desperately trying to crawl away. Jamie let him get about a meter away from him before grabbing him by his left ankle. With a rough tug, he pulled Krav across the uneven ground, cutting up his chest. I'm not a monster. Jamie flipped Krav over and looked him in the eyes. We hunt monsters. Monsters fear people like us. So what does that make you? Krav called out. I don't know. Jamie lifted Krav up by his neck and headbutted him. Over and over and over again. Jamie cracked their skulls together. At some point, the sobs of Cleo body caught his attention. Sound of violent despair while hugging onto Rogden's body caused attention. Hugging Rogden's body caused attention. Dropped Krav's lifeless body on the ground to tend. Her. Bullshit, Ophelia spat through a mouthful of food. Buck shrugged. The creator tells it word for word. Exactly the same. Ophelia thought for a moment before leaning in towards Eve. So what happened after that? Well, the city of Aegis managed to repel their invaders, and the creator realized if their plan was to ever succeed, they needed to get Jamie out of the picture. The sound of that Halo trigger attack. Ophelia was smiling for me. If you get touched by that, you'll literally be deader than dead. Buck shook his head. We'll be fine. Besides, if all goes according to plan A, we won't even have to fight him. Ophelia nodded. That would be so boring. Boring is a good thing in this case, reminded Ophelia. Well, I'll plan A. I'll treat you to some of the best fights you could ever ask for. Ophelia nodded. It won't be anything like fighting Jamie now, will they? The trio finished their excited conversation, cleaned up their mess before heading to bed. He popped out of her window and sat on the roof of their temporary home. I just want things to go back to how they were. The moon seemed to twinkle in Eve's eyes. Just wait for me, Lucky. I'll bring you home. So, fun fact. In the protecting of Aegis, Jamie was actually there with Cleo and Rogden initially. Jamie wasn't supposed to be there, but Jamie was in fact there. And like he wasn't coming from out of town. And what wound up happening was Jamie was already strong, but he wasn't aware of being a Phoenix or anything at that point. and he didn't quite have Halo trigger down yet, so he didn't really use it. But he'd been trained by Vladimir for a long time, and when the invading force came in, there wasn't 13,000, but there was quite a few, and they had not evacuated that section of the city yet, and the invading force that came in was slaughtering a ton of the people. So what Rogden and them were trying to do was essentially form a line so that the people in the west part of the city could get to the guard line. And Cleo got injured. Rogden protected Cleo. Jamie wound up trying to help Rogden, and they wound up fighting for a long time. But Jamie got like straight up murked, straight up killed. And then Rogden was basically protecting his lifeless body and Cleo simultaneously. Rogden winds up getting disarmed by Krav, and Jamie comes back to life via his Phoenix passive, right? And then Jamie essentially tries talking them down. Like, he recognized this guy. He's like, I know you spoke to Pops, basically. And Krav was like, yeah, well, money's money, I got a job to do, basically. And they just kept killing Jamie over and over and over. And finally, I haven't decided like how many times he died, but at one point, like once they realized he was a Phoenix, they weren't leaving anyways. They wanted to erase him from existence because people are terrified of Phoenix, especially people that are still indoctrinated by that line of thinking. So long story short, Jamie just keeps getting murdered. And finally he starts fighting back. He is not wiping the floor with them, but he's got all of their attention on him, essentially enough that people can evacuate. And while people did die, his ability to stay there and hang tight and deal with dying over and over and over again gave them plenty of time to get away. They wound up actually securing the south, the north, and the east long before Jamie could get help. And by the time people showed up to help Jamie, Vladimir would have been first, and Beatrix kind of met up at the same time. By the time they got there, by the time they got there, Jamie's he'd been killed so many times that like Jamie had none of his shirt left. What was left of his clothes had so many holes in him, so many holes in it. He had died like upwards of 100 times, and he had essentially no mana left. He was on his last like drip, we'll call it, and he was still trying to fight back. And fortunately they showed up, because I think the way I wrote it was originally, whereas if he died like 2 more times or something, it would have been permanent. He just didn't have enough mana. But yeah, so basically while he did hold down that side isn't like by himself, the reason he didn't get like Cannon of Aegis or Spear of Aegis or any other name necessarily is because via his like basically his insane willpower in his heart, he was able to just stay there and take the aggro long enough for help to come. Good spoilers, because you don't want you hitting Jamie. Yeah, I don't think it's fair to Jamie. The twisted version of the story meant to get people on the creator's side is gonna punish Jamie's upcoming moments. Right now, not while I'm writing it. After release, it's fine. I don't really care. But yeah, this chapter's fine. We're done. It is over. And then when we come back, we resume for the head pats. Nice indeed. Yeah, when we come back, we can resume the tournament. Going to be the day of Team Decima. Oh man. Doing good. Wasn't really expecting to be at 41k already. Wow. Yeah, no, you were right. You're gonna tell me which one it runs better on. Yeah, thank you. I'm assuming that's probably the PlayStation. I feel like everything that's been releasing on PC lately is just hella unoptimized for PC. I don't know why they gotta do that, but they do in fact do that. My dumbass was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Nin's stream." Are you? Are you gonna go to Nin's stream after Nin raided you? You stupid fuck. Fucking idiot. Coming down. So let's do. Well, everyone I have live is kind of doing crazy stuff right now. Let's do this. Tomorrow, when we come back, we're gonna do the state of play. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right at 5. I don't know if it's gonna be at 8. Like I said, I'll let people know in the Discord tomorrow, but tomorrow's gonna be kind of busy anyways, because I got, oh fuck, I got more school shit I gotta do. I need to get my other class done, and then I have to go grocery shopping, which is, for me, it's a fucking event. I hate grocery shopping. It's just so inherently stressful. Not because of like getting the food and, you know, driving and doing that. It's just the grocery stores are, there's way too many goddamn fucking people. Okay, that's what it comes down to. That winds up being like a thing I have to mentally prep myself for, then go do, and then unwind. Like my chest fucking hurts when I think about doing it and while I'm there and stuff, and I get really bad headaches. It's such a, like a basic thing to do, and I'm such a bitch about it, but whatever. Trauma things, I guess. So bad anxiety, yeah. So we're gonna do that, and then once we're done with that, we'll I'll either be able to, I'll know by then what I'm doing, or as far as what time I'm starting tomorrow. If I do stream at 5, we're gonna do the state of play. We're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna fuck off until 8, and then I'll stream at 8 for a little bit. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, do the regular thing. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I feel like tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's literally, we got that tomorrow, so an event. Then we have a collab on Thursday with Nin for a couple hours, and then after that, we'll probably do more late night Lucky. I'm trying to do like a mad dash at this point. I just want to, I don't know. I just want to do more LNO. That's a pretty good RNG, by the way. It's funny. I don't know. I definitely need to finish one of these static collab projects I have. And then Saturday I have a collab with not a collab, Jesus Christ. Saturday I'm doing a get together with all the members from the upcoming Jeopardy event. I don't have a date for that yet, so no, I don't know when it is. But we're gonna do a little get together. I'll be a little late to stream on the Saturday. I might even just take the day off and watch more anime or something. But yeah. And then Sunday's LDCC will be the first one. That'll be sweet. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm very excited. It's hard to like, I don't know. It's hard to get balls. I've settled on one of the 2 prizes I'm gonna do for the winner. I wasn't gonna do prizes at first, but I've decided that I'm going to. So I'm looking forward to DMing the person about that afterwards. I just can't give away money. Gotta have monies to give away monies, you know what I mean? But I won't keep you. I'm gonna call it here. We're pretty close anyways. I'm gonna go fucking work on a video or something, or go to bed. I don't know. I'm gonna do something. I don't know what that something's going to be. I hope. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you for being here for Late Night Lucky. I always massively appreciate that. Sadly, I think I appreciate you being here more for LNL than I do for the gaming stuff, to be honest. You'd like to know more about the game before you do anything? Are you talking about Digimon? That's understandable. Not that I don't appreciate people being here for the games, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's so left field what LNL is. It's just cool when people show up for that. Not something you'd like conventionally expect people to want to be a part of. Compared to the other stuff, which just makes inherently more sense for a streaming atmosphere. I think. Yeah. Maybe we'll do like a learner stream or something. Heal yourself. I don't even know you.
I don't really kill myself.
Go to sleep. Alright, y'all. Have a lovely rest of your night, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Kenya.